What is going on, YouTube? It's Big Will LA. Going back to my original name because I saw that there were several of the real Wills, and I don't want them getting any of my credit. I'm struggle streaming as it is, but surprisingly today I've been talking a lot about my position on being a fan or follower of Kevin Samuels. And just on Facebook, I was just saying that my major involves a lot of counseling. I'm Big Will LA. I'm a minister for over 18 years, and I'm a marriage facilitator, married 15 years. So I'm not just, when I talk about relationships, I'm mainly referencing my marriage, but I'm coming for, unlike Kevin Samuels, my boy, I'm coming from a place where I feel that I really started waiting till after 10 years to really start giving advice, but I have a solid foundation. Perfect? No. Marriages, they involve two imperfect people coming together trying to be perfect. So is there such thing as a perfect foundation? I guess if the right disaster comes, every foundation is going to get tested. So you want the strongest one that's possible. And this video wasn't originally going to be about that. So I'm going to go to my subject. It's like I found myself defending my position, and the question came up at least 3 times. Like, why do I listen to Kevin Samuels? Well, my master's program, it involves a lot of counseling, Christian-based, solution-orientated counseling. And what I can see from the people who often call into the shows, the single people, it's about 1/3 of the people are actually married, and they'll call in and talk about how, like, they were calling in mostly agreeing with Kevin and wondering, like, why he wasn't more famous than he's already is. But Christian, I'm a fan of counseling. I've seen regular counseling, but what I love about Christian-based, solution-based counseling is, unlike regular counseling, it's not designed to be 6 months to a year. Matter of fact, at the most I've heard of Christian-based counseling is 6 months, and that's really long, because our solution can be found in the scriptures and from God. So I apologize if I'm looking around because I'm in my car, and I'm in the military, so I'm always assessing my environment, so don't judge me. But I like the content, mostly because his cologne and his candles of the days. And I'm just finding a place in Baton Rouge where I can find some of these $700 cologne bottles and stuff like these luxury colognes. But I enjoyed seeing different people, different interactions. Maybe one day I might do something. And might offer probably the same answer, some of the same answers as Kevin, minus the cursing. Cause so that goes into my subject. My subject for this video is, like, what can we do as Black people to uplift our community to be in a better situation. I've seen several guys, mostly guys, say that, like, well, women saying, like, they wanted 6-figure guys. I've seen a guy recently, too, on YouTube saying that, like, if you don't make over $50,000, you shouldn't ask a woman to submit to you. And when I heard this, some major YouTubers, I'm like, what is this foolishness? And I call it foolishness. On the surface, it sounds credible. And some of the women who want their guys to make six figures, like, yeah, right on. But I often look at these immigrants, illegal immigrants, mostly. They'll bring their spouses over, and I'm pretty sure many of them aren't bringing in no $50,000, but their women are loyal, and yet in our community we're demanding that a man makes a certain amount. I think the issue is one, we get away from religion and get on this secular way of thinking. We think the man is the head because of how much money he brings in. Like, no, there's this old saying, and I laugh at it. No woman's tried to challenge me on it yet, but I was like, God, he made man first, and he made women. He made women smarter than men. He made women smarter than men. But to balance things out, God gave men logic. I'm repeating myself like, what's his name? Dr. Umar. It just repeats itself to drive a point home. I'm not going to do that to you. But it's balanced. And in relationships, we have why downgrade a marriage relationship to a partnership? Why downgrade a marriage relationship to a partnership? Nowhere in the Bible is that mentioned that it's a partnership. And I believe this modern feminist movement often preaches about the power couple, which is a secret way to enforce feminism, like the man and the woman are equal. I said they like complete. When I say equal, like partners, 100% equal. Something goes bump in the night, and you looking over at your partner, like, okay, baby, go ahead. We're equal. We're partners. You can take him out. We're not. We're spiritually equal, humanely equal in the eyes of God and the law, but it's not a partnership. Men are the stronger vessel, but we are supposed to honor the woman as the weaker vessel. The Bible says that husbands are supposed to leave the family, and I'm paraphrasing, and commit to the wife. It doesn't command the wife to leave the family and commit to the husband. Why? Because it's easier for women to love. Women are, but in most cases, it's easier for a woman to love than a man. Not to say that a man can't love like a woman, but it's we're not equal. Men are stronger. Women are more emotionally mature than most men. So in marriage, it was a covenant. People tend to forget that. And from what I was taught in one of my Bible schools, a covenant, the original covenants were between farmers and warriors. The warriors could go out, kill, and hunt, but their food was not guaranteed. The farmers, because of their crops, they always had food, but they couldn't protect themselves from the warriors. So what did they do? They cut covenant, cut the hand, co-mingle blood. That is what happens in the marriage bed. Intercourse, what's supposed to happen? Intercourse, the breaking of the hymen, blood mingles, and a covenant is formed. No judgment for people who haven't waited or anything, you know. But was it a fair deal for the warrior if he's killing pigs every other day, and the farmer has some barley for him, or some apples or carrots, and he's providing the most food? Not necessarily. It wasn't a partnership. It was a covenant, blood covenant. And traditionally, blood covenants are stronger than relationship bonds. But why degrade a marriage to a partnership? Some of you all may not agree with me. I believe that I express myself in a reasonable manner. You could disagree or agree to disagree with my stance, but why should you downgrade a marriage to a partnership? Traditionally, when men and women stepped into their masculine and feminine roles, marriage relationships work beautifully. I'm talking about with a Christian-based foundation, not grandpa, like my grandpa, stepping out having 7 kids per woman. I don't think he dare claim to be a Christian though. So I'm going to ask for your feedback, like, subscribe, comment, and that's why I don't got that many followers yet. So y'all, I will respond, and I would love to know if someone disagrees or they have a question about my viewpoint. Answer me. Leave a comment. I'll answer now, and you gonna get a response. I can read all my comments before the YouTube before my viewership and subscribers increase. If you actually respond to 2-minute comments on YouTube, they're gonna think, even as the content creator, that you are a bot. So I don't have to worry about that problem now. So like, subscribe, and I am working on repairing my software, my editing software, so y'all can hear my cool intro and outro, and be adding sound effects and stuff back to my videos. But until then, peace. Big Will LA signing out.